Hello folks. You might know that I have a weakness for oyster cased watches. I quite recently bought a Pagani Datejust Homage with a two-tone on a Jubilee, and I've seen this watch and I'm fancying getting one of these in the upcoming sale, but I thought I'd show you this as a bit of a warning to prospective buyers, because it's not absolutely obvious when you look at the advert for this watch exactly what you'd be getting, at least in one of its variations. So let's click on the link and have a look. Now here we go. The Roman numerals might not be to everybody's taste, but I quite like them, and they're keeping with at least one of the iterations of the watch that this is homaging. But what you're getting here is that beautiful ice blue dial and a president bracelet, and it's all stainless steel and everything's looking fantastic. Now there's a number of varieties that you can go for, and it's going to be on sale for $76.59, which is quite good. Now incidentally, I've had a wee look at the specs here, and the movement inside the watch is actually not your NH35s or NH36. Well, it's a Datejust movement, as you can see. Sorry, a day-date movement, as you can see. What we're actually looking at here is got a Chinese Seagull movement in it. Now Seagull have been making watches for a long time, and I think they're a manufacturer of some note. So I wouldn't be at all worried about having a Seagull engine under the hood. But that's not what I'm bothered about. I'll show you what I'm bothered about. You can get the lovely ice blue, you can get the nice dark blue, you can get this nice green one, and you can get this one, which has battens. Now the battens, this would be the one I would normally go for, but here's the problem. These battens aren't applied battens. Now if these were gold polished applied battens, this would be the one that I would go for. I think this looks absolutely fantastic. It's a Tony Soprano-esque watch. The other thing about this, of course, is it's actually smaller. It's a 36mm case, and I'm a sucker for a smaller case size. I really like it. Now my wrist's about 7+ inches, but I find the larger case sizes now just a little bit disproportionate. And this is absolutely brilliant. But these gemstones, well, I'll call them gemstones, they're probably acrylic. This is just a step too far for me. Now Pagani won't tell anybody, I'm sure, but I think they've made a huge design mistake here, at least for the Western market. I don't think that these are going to fly off the shelf in the same way that this one will, or this one. Now it'd be interesting to see if anybody gets one of these in to review, and I've got a feeling that any that we see online with a YouTube watch community are going to feature the other dial variations. I don't know, mate, it's just personal taste, and this is a purely subjective thing. Now there's nothing wrong with a bit of gold tone. You walk along the high street today and all of the designer brand watches, all of the fashion watches have liberal sprinklings of gold tone on them, and it's been around for a long time, and with the modern PVD coatings it doesn't even wear off like it used to. But I think that gemstones on a dial, especially when they're not real gemstones. Now I can see a use case scenario for that if these were real diamonds and somebody wants to impress with a bit of bling, but this is just likely to get you laughed at, I think, anyway. So what do you guys think? Let's have some comments on this and see what your opinions are. Until the next one, bye bye for now.